Good morning, sir. What we have seen module one, we have seen the factors that are responsible or that needs to be taken into account by a brand or a company to venture out in the international market. So this module will see management information system. How information system plays a vital role in international marketing. Okay. So do you have any idea about what is MIS? What is MIS? What is that? All information system. All? Am I just telling something? Okay, let's hear it first. No? Okay, then anyone? Ashrita, want to type what is MIS? Technology? That is I know. There's a full form. What is it all about? What kind of information? Whatever is coming in. Okay. So suppose so if we take a brand that is going international, what kind of information initially can be of vital importance. What kind of information they need?
Information about the existing products in the market.
Information about the existing or similar kind of product in those markets. Okay. Apart from that, any idea? Okay. LSP also maintains the information system package. LSP also maintains the information system package. Okay, maybe you don't know, but I'm telling you, they maintain. So, what kind of information are stored in that? Student data, fine. It's a broader heading. What kind of student data? What kind of student data? What are the parameters in which you are evaluating? Fees one, okay. Then exam marks, evaluation. Okay, we take evaluation one parameter. A student's informational details, his address, contact number details, his background. That is second information. Third information is I saw you walking on the road. Come by walking. So right now you people are going for placements, or many people have got placed. So those kind of information data in which companies they are placed. So if you take an Excel sheet, one is the information details about a particular student, their demographic details. One is their performance details. That is the last 2 years they have been given written so many exams. What kind of marks they have got? Everything is there in the NSB campus, NSB portal. Then what amount of fees they have paid? Many people are left paying fees. Who all are left? Those information. People actually know for few months NSB has started categorizing students into different classes based on their performance. So those kind of information. So company going abroad, what kind of information? Initially, Sarthak told that what are the existing competitors over there, how they are faring, how they are performing, what are the products, what are their details. Apart from that, what information the company needs? Information on the target audience. Okay, so they make a profile of the customer in that particular country, which actually they are targeting. So they make a profile. Similarly, what they have done that STP thing, they also do the same thing, STP kind of thing in there. So do they do or do the forecast? Forecast based on past because they were not present there. So based on few databases, based on few information system, or if they are at all hiring those some consultants, they also give. So based on those information, they forecast the opportunities, they forecast the possibilities, they forecast the success rate in that particular country. So all those are fed into the management information system. Now the company is planning to go. They have not gone over there. So before going, they are actually feeding data. These are the performance of my kind of product. These are the success rate of my kind of product. These are my competitors and these are their performance rates. So already before going out, they have a database ready, and those informations are stored where? In the MIS system. Okay. So we'll see what is the role of MIS. It helps in decision making. We all agree? MIS helps in decision making because this information are not just for time pass. Management actually sit on those and decide something, critical decision. Is there a bit of coordination with this information? Which I don't know. What kind of coordination can happen with the information system? So suppose we take the example of that what example you discussed? Nandini. So Nandini has selected 30 odd employees to be transferred to Dubai. So those 34 members, there are hierarchies, maybe two other documents, person with the CEO, kind of thing. There are mid-level people, there are lower-level people. So if the CEO, CFO knows that this is the possibility, these are the no, these are the chances my company has got in Dubai, that should also populate to the lower level. So there, those 34 members from India will coordinate the same information among themselves. So information will flow from the hierarchical level, the top, bottom, bottom to top. So role of MIS is that it coordinates with the employees and the organization verticals. Okay. Next is comparison of performance.
Actually, what was the last performance? How you are performing?
That is what. If at all I was there, but I am not there. How do I compare? Before going.
Before you have a certain idea of what you want to achieve and where you are. Let's say compare that with your current state of
You are talking about competitors?
no,
But I was not present in Dubai. How do I do a comparison of my performance?
based on my data. Based on your
Data of who? Data of which companies? My companies? My company? I operate in India. Competitors. If I have got X, Y, Z competitors of my similar kind of product in Dubai perform right now, and if I can analyze their data, I can compare between them. Who has fared well? Who has fared well? Suppose X, Y, Z are all selling milk products in Dubai. I take 5 years or last 10 years data and I compare between them. I reach to a conclusion that this Y brand is actually faring well. What are the strategies Y has actually adopted? Is it a local brand or is it a foreign brand? So what are their marketing strategies which we may follow because they have actually had success? Okay. Then finding out the problems. The moment we have data, suppose right now how many people? 20 people, 20 odd people are there? 20, 25? So I take out the last 3 semesters marks. So Navya's last 3 marks are given in the Excel sheet. Manthan is there, Mahesh marks is there, Ashita marks are there. Take imaginary marks. So Navya got a single digit, Ashita has got 1 double digit, Mahesh has got 2 double digit, and Manthan has got 3 double digit. So I'm fearing Manthan is a good student because he has performed well. That may not be true actually. Okay, so the moment I have 4 database with me, that is 4 companies. So Navya will take all these 4 people as companies. His performance, her performance, and his performance. Can we make a, if we do an analysis, can we find out the problem?
yes, sir.
Why Navya has got all single digit marks in last 3 semesters? There is some problem. So that is the reason she is actually sitting beside Manthan because he has got all double digit figures. That we can reach to a conclusion like that. So he can help her, but she can't help her. She can help him. Ashita has got 2 double. Mahesh has got 1 double. Okay, fine, okay, let it. You distribute. You distribute. Not an issue. But I can actually, if I analyze the data, I can clearly point out where the problem lies. Suppose X, Y, Z all are selling milk in Dubai market. X advertising budget is more than Y. Still, Y has the success percentage more than X. So, is it that X is not capitalizing on its advertising budget properly? What are the problem actually X has got that Y is actually overcoming? So the moment I have a database, I can find out the problem. Similarly, the moment I have all these 4, I can actually come out with strategy. So 2 double digit, 1 double digit, I pair them together. 3 single figure, I pair them together. So it is one kind of strategy. Similarly, learning can also follow their strategy, at least for the initial period. So that is the role of MIS. It's a database. So it performs health and decision making, coordination, comparison between the performances, the most important finding problems and strategy. So the role of MIS is clear to you. If at all anyone asks you what is MIS, you will not tell only the full form. Tell at least the five functions. Okay. So there are databases inside the organizations, outside the organization. NSB has a database. Shiksha.com has a database. NSB Sync is internal. Shiksha.com, right? As per our right? Shiksha.com. So Shiksha.com has a database. How they are different among each other? How our MIS database of NSB is different from Shiksha.com? Target audience. NSB has a all colleges, different categories of colleges. Okay, one difference. Second, that's what? Various programs. Who are the users of NSB's database? Only the management. Student can have access. You people don't have access, right? Can you see each other's marks? Not possible. Each of the marks can you see? That is given in the Excel sheet. That is I am not talking about. Can you see actually? Can you access? No, no. But Shiksha.com database can be accessed. At least you can retrieve information. You can't see the database, but you can retrieve the extra information out of their database. Okay. So NSB Sync is internal. Shiksha.com is totally external. So those are bodies. So internal are company records of exports and imports. The moment I talk about companies going for international trade, I keep on company records of exports and imports. Whether Nandini has ever exported or have ever attempted an export. If at all that figure is there. Suppose once actually they are trying to export milk to Sri Lanka. Possible, they may have attempted, you don't know, but they have failed. So what actually went wrong? Do I have those kind of information? So actually I have to seek the company records of exports and imports. Trade dealings and trade forecasting. Suppose if we have tried for Sri Lanka once, what were the trade dealings that happened? Was it in my favor or I was at a loss? Was there a good? Did I focus properly? Did I wait in the market or did I attend that market with proper research? Those information will be there or in the databases. Then come customer service. Did I actually survey the Sri Lankans? It's all talking about past data. So company also maintains this. Did I ever survey the Sri Lankans properly? So was it that the fault actually the company suffered a loss? Or it's a failed attempt to export milk to Sri Lanka. We didn't understand the market then. Those are internal MIS. External are government agencies, embassies, and high commission. What kind of information they can give? Right now, if suppose Nandini is going to Dubai, what kind of information can the government agency, embassies in both the countries, or high commissions in both the countries can give you?
What is the population of Indians?
What are the populations of Indian over there? Okay, that's one very small part of, but think a larger part. A high commissioner or consular or embassy sitting in Dubai, they can feel the pulse of the people over there. They know how. See, Dubai has got majority of people from India or the subcontinent part. The native Dubais are very less. 20% or 30% actually they are very less. So what is the pulse of? Right now you have seen one small remark has actually breaking the relationship between the Middle East countries and India. Are you following news? You're not following news, it's very recent one going on. Indian products are almost removed from the shelves of Middle East countries. Dubai, Iran, Kuwait, Qatar. Not following. Why actually a BJP spokesperson saying something wrong about Mohammed Prophet? Prophet Mohammed. BJP spokesperson actually she said something wrong, so she was eventually removed. But that remark actually went very viral, and all the Middle East countries actually are reporting. Just check the news clips. They are actually complaining about this kind of attitude, and they have started removing Indian products from the shelf of the retail outlets. They're telling the Indians to go back. What? So they are really telling Indians go back because India has got some 8 lakh or some kind of 1 million workers over in Middle East. They're all earning money and sending to India. So it will be a huge loss if at all that happens. Please follow the news currently is going on this. Okay. So government agencies can give you accurate ground data about the pulse, emotion, beliefs, attitude, possibilities, or upcoming new laws. Because embassies also has a provision, they keep on time with the local government and retrieve information. Suppose Dubai is getting a new law that may not facilitate import or export from India. So they have that pre-information with them. So they actually, the moment actually a company is approaching those high commissions, they can give, okay, see, this kind of laws are coming in next 6 months. So better hurry up and get in. Similar, just I'm giving you a small example. So they have the information, the ground information they have got. International organizations like WTO, UN, and other bodies, UN, WTO have all heard. They also do a survey every year or every 2 year or 3 year. They come out with a statistics, they are report about developing nations, developed nations, underdeveloping nations. So every from economic parameters, social, cultural, every information is available with these international bodies. So we can retrieve, we can get their reports. Okay, and specialized private agencies. How many of you know any consultancy who actually publishes report, economic reports? McKinsey one, Nielsen one, what can be other? Ogilvy mainly does advertising part. Ogilvy, have you heard? No, in advertising. Okay, so these are the internal and external databases company maintains approaches or extract. Is it clear to all of you? Okay, so these are the databases. So there are main 4 components.
Internal records, marketing intelligence.
No, internal records and read the down.
Internal records provides reliable internal or inside information of the company. Marketing intelligence collects information from the external sources. Marketing research is usually for specific marketing problems of the company. Marketing design supports them or tools which help marketing managers to analyze data and take different marketing decisions.
Which one you didn't understand, please tell me. Which one you didn't understand? These are the components of monies. Read once. Understood everyone? All the four here? Ashita, Ashwin, Srinivasan. Understood all the four points? Clear now? Do I need to explain? Tell me first. Do I need to explain? Problem? Okay. We move ahead. So that was management information system. Shh. That was management information system. That is a process actually that keeps data or vital information. But how do we collect data? How do we collect data and feed those databases is actually answered by this international marketing research. Marketing research you have already studied. What is marketing research? Yes. Kind of this kind of answer you will tell in your job interview. Marketing research is SPSS. Understanding information, collecting information. So whatever points we discussed in module 1, cultural factor, political factor, social factor, we have to collect information through research only. Nandini can sit in Bangalore and actually look for a market 25% market share in next 2 years in Dubai. It will be just they doing the kind of thing. They have to actually do a market research to arrive at that. If at all they are actually targeting a 25% market share. Okay. So sitting in India, how can you do a research of the Dubai market? Access information is the secondary source, I believe. Third parties, who are they? Who are they? Come again, break up. You are going right. Break up.
Whoever is selling local markets.
Consulting. We have seen the four partners. We have seen partners. Apart from the company, there are four partners studied in module 1. What are they? The three partners. There are four actually stakeholders or partners in an international trade happens. Apart from the company, there are three. Who are they? Just the day before yesterday we covered. Not written anything. Not remember anything. Isha is saying something. Who all are the partners or are members in international trade? Apart from the company. Russia? Forgot. Yes. Focus on them. Distribution channel intermediaries, facilitators, government. So facilitator is what? Are you taking up what is the facilitator role of facilitator? It brings the connection between both the countries. So it also yes, you see. So world's largest research firm is Nielsen. Okay, can they be a facilitator here for Nandini? Can Nandini afford? For example, we take Nandini take consultancy from Nielsen. Nielsen provide what? Information about the entry details into Dubai. What are the do's and don'ts? One thing. They will give reports of past 10 years about of different competitors and how what their success rate. Second, third, they will give the rules and regulations of government, local bodies, excise and import regulations. They will actually give those information. Fourth, they will give their own reports about the local customer behavior of the population. So sitting in India, Nandini can take the help of Nielsen to retrieve or extract or feel the pulse of those Dubai people, whether they are at all oriented towards milk or milk-related products. How companies have fared, what are the competitors have survived, what is their percentage, what is their ROI, what are the financial transactions. Almost done. She didn't inform me. Come, fast. Shh. So, how many? 2. Okay. So the main factors which influence market research in different countries are cultural differences. Again, we are actually pointing towards cultural difference. We now discuss some cultural blunders with example. That is the product. When a soft drink was launched in Arab countries, it has a level with 6.8 stars. The cells were very low and the stars were associated with Israel. Is Israel a very favored nation among Middle East countries? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Favored country? Think and tell me. Is Israel a very favored nation among the Middle East country? Yes or no? No? Yes, why? No, why? Yes, why? It has powers. That means you don't follow international news. Israel is a friend of USA. That is the reason. That is the reason Middle East countries don't consider or they don't have a good rapport with Israel. Now we are looking at the cultural blunders many companies have actually done. So what they have done, they launched a soft drink in Arab countries with a 6-pointed star, and the stars in the flag of Israel. So they associated those stars with Israel, and Israel is not in the groups of many Arab countries. So that was a cultural blunder. Can anyone read very loudly and very thoroughly? Can you read the price point? Interesting story. Please listen to this.
Another firm was keen to set a reasonable price for the products. They intended to sell the. A detailed presentation was made to the Japanese businessman, but it was followed by a deep silence. The American thought Japanese were going to reject the price and offer a lower price. The Japanese kept silence again, and that the Americans lowered the price again, saying it was the lowest they could sell it. At a brief silence, the offer was accepted. Later, the Japanese confessed that the first offered price was quite acceptable, but they had a tradition to think over the offer silently. An American company suffered great losses.
Now who knows that the Japanese will behave like this? You understood this story. So they made an offer, the Japanese didn't say anything. They thought the Americans actually take it very easily. They thought the offer is not acceptable. They again got the price. Still the Japanese didn't say anything. They further lowered it and say that this is the last we can do. Still the Japanese, after a certain pause, they accepted. Later, the Americans came to know that silence is not an answer to rejection in Japanese culture. They think slow, they think very deep, they take time. Initially, the initial offer was only actually accepted by the Japanese, but they actually came. Twice it was lowered, and the American firm successfully lost. This kind of small issues, if we don't take into consider, we lost. So one is a very quick thinker, another is a very slow thinker. One is a very shallow thinker, another is a very deep thinker. So imagine the cultural difference between USA and Japan. Fine. Third, a company wanted to enter the Spanish market with 2-liter drink bottles and failed. Soon they found that the Spaniards prefer small door fridges and they could not put large bottles into them. Do you think that this product was launched with a proper study? They don't even use big fridge. So VAT goes to $2. B. PepsiCo came to Taiwan with an ad. Come alive with Pepsi. The Taiwanese couldn't imagine that it is translated. People will bring your relatives back from the dead into Chinese. You know the Taiwan and Chinese, they are actually, China is aggressively acquiring Taiwan. So a small difference actually, small conversion, language transformation. Come alive with Pepsi, they thought Pepsi will bring their relatives and convert them to Chinese. So these are the small delicate things you need to know when you are venturing out. First is racial difference. One is cultural, second is racial difference. This refers to difference in physical features of people in different countries. For example, the types of haircut and cosmetic products differ greatly in various countries. You promote a hair gel in North Korea. You don't have hair already. Is it possible a hair gel promotion in North Korea? Okay. Climatic difference. These are meteorological conditions as temperature, degree of rain. For example, washers adapt their washing machines to markets. They said, in Scandinavia, where there are very few sunny days, they said washing machines, the minimum spin cycle of 1000 RPM and the maximum 1600. Whereas in Italy, Spain, a spin cycle of 500 RPM is enough. So imagine they have actually customized their working of their washing machines in different countries. Because Scandinavia you don't have sunny days. So power is actually needed to dry things or wash the clothes. Economic difference. Economic development of various countries is different and when a company uses a product attached to that market. The factors show the level of economic development. Buying power and revenue in the market, developed countries, higher income of revenue. People prefer complicated products, advanced functions, while in poor countries, simple products are preferred. So I tell you the story of Sony. Sony, you have used any product you have used so far? Any kind of Sony products you have used? Sony, what you have used? Xperia. Apart from TV, speaker, headphone. So compared to Sony, compared to Samsung or Sony, which is more complicated in the operation? More complicated. More complicated. More complicated. No, if you take Xperia only, Xperia and Samsung or LG TV, which one is more complicated? Complicated. But present condition I may not tell. I'm actually sharing my experiences. Sony usually actually looking up for products that have simple operations, mainly in Indian subcontinents. The product may be very complicated in the other parts of the world, but here the operations they have kept it very simple. Now, what is the record actually I don't have here? Okay, so that's a simple thing. You poor countries, simple products are preferred. If you want to export a green label product, will you export to a developed country or a developing nation? According to green label product. That's equal level is there. Small recycled things, the logos are there. Developed only? Why?
Because they have a proper internet and all these things available. So
They have more understanding of a particular product. Eco level product are costly normal products. So they can afford it also. So that is the reason they will target only the developed countries. Infrastructure of the market. When Suzuki entered the Indian market, the suspension was reinforced. The state of road in India was like poor then. Imagine. Road was Suzuki launched India in which year? In the 80s? the 80s it actually tied up with Maruti. So in the 80s, the infrastructure of Indian roads were not that great. Religious differences. Religion affects our product greatly. These companies adapt to religious norms. Yesterday we discussed that halal method. So if a company export grocery to certification, it must have special certificate that the animal was slaughtered according to the halal method. So think one after one conditions are actually coming. Historical differences affect consumer behavior. Scotch whiskey is fashionable in Italy and not very trendy in Scotland itself. So poor, no? Means where the origin there is actually not familiar. The same way, Buddhism is also popular in India. Buddhism is popular in Southeast Asian countries. Where actually Buddha was? India never born. India never born. But Buddhism is not religion, the main religion of India. Okay. Language difference. The correct translation and language adoption is very important. For example, when PhD entered the Polish market in Poland, it translated properly its level but failed. Later they found out that the imperfect language must have been used in order to show the complete mistake. This now we have that the Japanese market, what which Chinese, Taiwan and Chinese. That is the translation they failed. So these are the small factors we need to take into account when entering international market. Different categories of research. What is exploratory research? You know, I think you must have covered this thing. Different kinds of research. Ashwin, tell what is exploratory research? You know? You must have covered in marketing research in the second step. No?
So basically going through the previous data and considering the data and doing research, it will come to explorative.
What is the terminology means?
Exploring through data.
Exploring through data. So, case analysis. I sent Saurabh as a CEO for Nandini Milk to Dubai. Okay. I tell him, please fed me, I'm giving you 3 months, do a market research and come back to India. What kind of research will you opt out of these three? One is exploratory, one is descriptive, another is the causal research. Why?
And I don't know the
Exploratory research happens when I don't know the market. I explore something for the very first time. Descriptive research, if you tell Nandini you are researching Karnataka, I already know the market. I already have the figure with me. Fine. After 5 years, suppose after the CEO and doing good in Dubai, selling Nandini to all Dubai and Indians of New Zealand. 2 years later, it's coming down. It may be a faulty decision making of him. It may be have the expenses have increased more. He may not feel the interest in anymore in expansion of Nandini in Dubai market. So what we do is say Prashant at the back of Sarthak. Right? So both are actually colleagues. Prashant is very serious. So say Prashant with an objective that please find out what are the problems with Sarthak. Why sales is going down? Why market is not expanding? Why actually we are not being able to excel in comparison to our competitors? We will do our causal research to find out the cause. So these three different research, please take into your mind. Exploratory research means I don't know about it. I don't know anything. Causal research actually takes care about few questions. I am actually doing it to get the answers of those questions. Here, cells going down. What is the reason? Expansion is not happening. What is? And descriptive when you know the market problem. Understood each and everyone? These three types of causal research, experimental research, and descriptive. Please don't forget this thing. Okay, these are very vital. Then the normal step starts. That is, we have time. We have a class for this last class. So we continue. Let's see how much we can. Issues, primary, secondary, survey. Okay. Please, Akash. Arvind. Ashwin. Steve. Ramcharan. Shraddha, Bhumika, Chittaranjan, Chris. Chittaranjan. First time? Chris. No. Didi Priya, Dhanlakshmi, Dhiren, Diksha, Dinesh. Dinesh is there. Daniel No, Isha is there. Dharanjay, Garima, Hardharan, Sai. Manthan is there. Prashant is there. Karthikesh, Karthik, Asa. Asa not there, no? Uma Maheshwar. Maheshwar is there. Venkatesh, Chaitanya, Max is there. Afi, Kamgadar, no. Priyanka, yes. Himanshu, Nihal, Nikhil G. Navya present. Raj. First time or second time? What do you remember? Pritam present. Rakshit, Ranjit, Ravi, Gehna. Gehna is there or not? She is there.
No, she's
Ashrita, Sarthak, Shikha, Shiv, Srinivasan. First time. Surya, Sai, Shavani, no. Alakya, no. Vishal, Vishuddha, Santosh, no. Yoshan. Anyone else?